Kids can use the app PicCollage EDU to make some really fun images or cards for celebrations like Mother's Day, Father's Day, any other celebrations that you have coming up this spring. So I'm in the app PicCollage EDU. This is what it looks like when I start. They do have these really fun templates in here. So to keep it simple, you might even just have your students open up the templates, and you could scroll down here if we're looking for Mother's Day. You'll see that there's lots of fun things that they could choose from. They could add some images, some photos of themselves, and then even a special message. So you could keep it simple like that. I really like coming back to this front part and having them click Freestyle so that they can create their own image. I'm going to show you a technique today. A lot of this I learned from Air Integration and have been sort of using it and adapting it for different projects for several years now. So you could take this idea and adapt it for a lot of different projects. But I really like when we have a picture of the student in there, especially if this is a Mother's Day card. It would make that really special. So I just did like an app update, and there used to, when you clicked on photos, be a little camera. I'm not seeing that camera anymore. So the first step is going to be having your students actually just use the camera on the iPad to take the pictures that they want to include. And then when you click on photos, you'll be able to upload from the camera roll. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one of these images here. And then it's not perfect. Actually, I'm going to grab this one. It's not perfect, but you can use the scissor tool right within PicCollage to kind of snip out the background. You could also take this picture and put it into a program like Remove BG and get the background fully removed. I usually just double tap and open up these scissors and then just kind of have the student trace around themselves, so that we, for the most part, just have them and not any of the background. PicCollage usually does a little magic down here, so then they've kind of done another version. I'm going to go ahead and grab that one and do a check mark. So you'll see it's not perfect, but it really does a pretty nice job of getting rid of all that extra stuff without having to go to another program. So I'm now going to click on backgrounds. There's lots that you can pick from. Because I'm going to be adding a bit more that will be kind of busy, I'm going to go ahead and just choose a solid background. And then in the web image section, I want students to search for something like a pattern, a spring pattern, or flower patterns, or bright colors. I just want some kind of fun background. So I'm just going to say spring patterns. Sometimes searching for fabric will work. If you have a favorite artist, I put in Eric Carle, and you get some really fun Eric Carle backgrounds and images. I'm going to make a flower, so I want these to be my petals. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose about 5 of these that I like and click the check mark, and now they're in my collage. So in order to make this into a flower, I'm going to double tap. I'm going to use the scissor tool again, but this time I'm going to cut them into ovals. So I'm just going to keep doing that until they're all cut out. I've done the same project before with hearts. So you take a picture of the student and make it look like they're blowing kisses, and then you can use the same little strategy, but when you go into the shape, there's a little heart cut out way over here. So you could cut those into the shape of a heart and then have them kind of blowing out those little hearts. So my idea here is I want to make it look like she's holding this flower. So I'm just kind of arranging it as much as I can here. Now I could go back in, I could grab more paper. I could also just double tap and duplicate some of these petals that I already have. To kind of expand that a little bit, or I could go in and make some more. So I'm just going to kind of move these around until it looks like I've got a pretty good little flower here. And then I'm going to use the doodle tool. The line here at the bottom makes it thinner or thicker. I'm going to use this to just kind of draw the center of my flower. And then I'm going to change it to green. And now I'm going to try my best. I maybe could have made that a little bit thinner, but I do kind of just want to make it look like she's holding that bouquet of flowers, or that flower. So I'm going to check mark it. I could now double tap her and move her to the front so that those hands kind of stick out here more in the front, and sort of adjust it, make it look like she's holding it, play around with that a little bit. You could do more than one flower. You could add the hearts on here. I also think it's really important to have them write something, so I usually have them add text. This could be something as simple as Happy Mother's Day. Maybe you've had them write some poems for their moms. You could have them put their poem on here. You could have them say things that they love about their mom. Maybe every petal has something they love about their mom. The T lets you change the font, so you can see all the fun little fonts that you can pick from here. The palette lets you change the color, so I can change the color of my letters. If I have a background, I can change the color of that background by clicking on that kind of grayed out A over here. And then I'm going to check mark it. I'm going to move that wherever it fits well. You size it just by kind of dragging it. You can grab that little blue line over on the side and do some rearranging as well. The last thing I didn't really show you are these stickers. So if you scroll across the bottom here, you'll see there are lots and lots of stickers. Sometimes these can be really fun. Sometimes they get a little bit carried away with them. Usually when I have them use stickers, I give them a limit, unless it's like a math thing where we're using the stickers as counters or manipulatives. I'll usually say, you can pick 1 sticker or 2 stickers. So maybe I'll just go ahead and grab a couple of these, and then I could place, undo that. Then I could place some stickers in there as well. When they're all done, we'll click on done and save this to the library. That will put it on our iPad's camera roll and make it super easy to share if you want to print them. Some teachers have sent these to Costco and just printed them like as pictures. You could make them into little cards. You could post them on Seesaw, whatever you'd like to do with them. As long as it's saved to the camera roll of your iPad, now you can put it wherever you need it to go.